My name is Kathy, and I guess you could say my brand name is Atypical 60 because that's the title of my blog. That is the title of my Instagram, and that is my username here on YouTube. The reason why it's Atypical 60 is because I started my blog back when I turned 60. And that was 9 years ago. And I'm not your typical person. I march to the beat of my own drum. So I kind of thought, okay, it was a play on words. I'm typically in my 60s, but I'm not really your typical woman. Now as I reach into almost 70, I have to think about changing my username. But anyway, I started out reviewing wigs for women because I do wear wigs every day due to hair loss from Chic. There's nothing more than that I can say about that. I had great thick hair. When I lost it, it was my own doing. From the pulling and the tugging, I damaged it myself. It was a form of emotional, I'm not going to say abuse, but it was an emotional condition. And I'm fine now, but the damage has been done. And wigs have turned out to be the greatest thing for me. But I'm not going to talk about wigs today unless I tell you about this hair. This is Paula Young's Heidi, and it's an affordable wig, less than $100, which I love. And that's basically what I'm about to tell you today and to showcase to you today. Oh, I forgot. If you like what you see, please hit the subscribe button. I always forget to say that, and that's probably why I have 3 subscribers. But anyway, if you like what you see, if you like what you hear, please touch that subscribe button so I know that you're there and come along with me. Now, one thing that I have to tell you, I used to work in corporate and I no longer work in corporate. I am working at a state hospital. So that means my wardrobe has changed drastically. I don't wear suits anymore. I have a more casual vibe when it comes to work. And I'm kind of allowing that vibe to fall into my everyday wear, even when I go out. But there's something that's been bothering me lately, and that is I've been watching quite a few YouTube videos regarding style and fashion. And what bothers me is there seems to be this kind of, you need to wear this, or this isn't on trend anymore, so you shouldn't wear it. And it's almost like a passive aggressive thing where it's not in style anymore and it's not on trend, but you go ahead and wear it if you want. I'm not about that. My thing is, I really don't care what is on trend and what isn't, because I've been wearing the same style clothes for decades. And I have to thank my mom for that. My mother didn't have a lot of money because there were 5 kids in our house. We wore uniforms to school. So right away, they may have paid tuition, but they saved a lot of money on clothes. And that uniform look, plus my mother's inspiration, was basically what set my style. Blazer, shirt, skirt, or pants. That's it. And my mother always did say, okay, I'm trying to figure out verbatim, but I can't because she's been gone for a while and she said it a long time ago. But my mother used to tell us, if you stick to classic styles, you will never have to worry about what is in and what isn't in. And she was right. She also said that you can have an inexpensive outfit, but if you have a really great pair of shoes, i.e. like good quality and spending a little bit more money, that outfit will look great. She always said, on the other hand, you can have the most expensive outfit and cheap shoes, and your whole outfit will look cheap. So I've kind of always gone by what my mother said, because I think her advice was invaluable. Some things I really don't pay attention to anymore. Like she always said, don't wear white after Labor Day. And I kind of like, all right, Mom. And I know she's looking down at me going, I can't believe she's wearing white after Labor Day. But anyway, as I curate and transition my wardrobe from summer into fall and winter, you can see on the little bed in my makeup room, which is basically a guest room in our house, you can see that I have a ton of clothes here. And I want to show you just what I've bought. Now, these clothes will last me for the travel that we're going to be doing this year. We're going to be traveling over to Europe, to France in particular. I'm going to be traveling to Ohio to visit my daughter, hopefully out to LA to see my son. So like there's a lot going on. And when I buy clothes, I try to stick to clothes that are as basic without being boring and as classic as possible. Sometimes I'll veer off that road to something that may be a little bit more of an item with a modern twist, but that's kind of few and far between. But anyway, I'm going to step back so you can see the jeans that I'm wearing. Now, these are skinny jeans, and yes, I love skinny jeans. There are quite a few like influencers that are saying skinny jeans are out of style. You know what? I don't care if they are or not. I know what looks good on me, and you need to know what looks good on you. Skinny jeans may not look good on you. Skinny jeans may look good on you. And if they're not on trend, wear them anyway, simply because you need to wear what's going to make you look good. Don't pay attention to anybody else. Don't even pay attention to the advice that I'm going to give you, because it may not work for you. And I kind of don't consider it advice. I just kind of consider, here's what I got. Here's what I'm going to show you. Okay, so let's start off with these pants. Now, whoops. These are, surprisingly, they're not very classic, but these are cargo pants, okay? And I like to eat, so I like to be comfortable. Now, I purchased these cargo pants from Temu. You're gonna see that most of the clothing that I purchased is from Temu, and I have been buying from Temu for quite a while. I know people have issues. I have never had an issue. Everything that I have purchased, I have really gone over with a fine-tooth comb. And I have to say that anything that I purchased from that brand has been fine. Now, the reason that I bought these cargo pants is because I'm going to be traveling. And when I'm on a plane, I really don't like to wear jeans because I find that jeans can be cumbersome and jeans can be heavy. And that's why I don't wear them in flight. Those cattle car plane seats are really uncomfortable. So I need more comfort for me. Now, these are on the baggy side. But what I like about these for travel is that there's an elasticized hem as well as an elasticized waist. And ladies, do not ever let anybody tell you that an elasticized waist is for old people, because you know what? These look pretty good. And with the elasticized waist, who cares? Eat what you want. So the reason that I got these is because of the hem being so elasticized. When I go to the bathroom on a plane, I'm grossed out. I don't want any of my clothes touching the floor. I'm like really almost like a germaphobe. So these are perfect travel pants. Now I'm going to show you over here another pair of pants. Let me adjust this. I don't know. My phone keeps sliding. So these are J. Crew pixie pants. Now, luckily, these are basically a very classic pant. I have my original J. Crew pixie pants that I have had since 2011, and I still wear them. I love pixie pants. I know some people will say that they look like leggings, and they sort of do emulate leggings, but they're a lot stronger, and they do look more like a pant. These I like, the new ones, because they have the same back zipper that the original ones did. I like the shape. What I don't care for, but it's not a deal breaker, they're not as heavily constructed as the original ones. As I said, they don't make anything like that anymore, especially J. Crew. I think J. Crew's prices have gone skyrocketed, and their quality has kind of taken a dive. Actually, these days I buy more items from J. Crew Factory than J. Crew. Regardless, I really like the look of these pants, and these will take me from daytime to dinner when I'm traveling. All I have to do is just like change shoes and put on a fancier shirt, or basically a cleaner shirt, because during the day I spill things. But for all intents and purposes, these pixie pants are also a great work pant. Okay, so next is your classic, whoa, crew neck, short sleeved sweater. Okay, now I did buy this from Temu. Last year, I bought 4 of these in various colors, and I have to say they lasted all through the winter, all through spring. I put them away for the summer because like my life is one hot flash. Now that it's almost autumn, this is perfect. I love having a white shirt or sweater under a blazer or jacket. I just like the way it looks. As you can see from this white t-shirt from J. Crew Factory, I stand by what I say. Anyway, this was approximately $10. I will try to put the prices of everything that I purchased below when I finish filming this, so you can get a better idea. Now, I do get this in large because the sizes at Temu can sometimes run smaller. You really, really have to look at every little detail because they do have Asian sizes and they do have like other sizes. So here we go. This will go with everything. This is great for work. It's great for travel. It's great for casual, and it's classic. It's a classic sweater top that will never, ever, ever go out of style. Now here's an interesting shirt. It's a mock turtleneck, but it's so unique because look at these seams that run down the front. Again, this is from Temu, and I purchased it in black, but the thing is with the black, you really can't see the details. You can see the details much better when I showcase this white one. Now I did buy white and I did buy black. I think these are great for those chilly days that we get, hopefully soon, maybe at the end of September or the beginning of October, when it's still a little bit too warm for a sweater or a jacket, but it's a little too cool for just going out in a t-shirt like this. Again, I think I paid, I don't know, less than $10. So I will be sure to add the price point below. Okay, now here is a cardigan that I purchased in black. Here is another cardigan that I purchased in tan. Look at the detail on this. Again, I did get it. I did buy these from Temu. Now, I like a cardigan, but sometimes I like a cardigan that's just got a slight bit of an edge instead of your super conservative cardigan. And these sweaters fit the bill perfectly with pearls, because yes, I do wear pearls, with pearls, or even just with a bunch of dainty necklaces. You can wear a t-shirt or camisole underneath. You can wear it by itself. And I really like the hem. The hems on the sleeve, can you see that? The hems on the sleeve and the hems below are bonded very well. So that means it's going to keep its shape. If you have a sweater that isn't well bonded on the hems, that sweater is going to kind of lose its shape really quickly. So for the price point, I think these are great, and these will look great with skinny jeans, and they will look great with the J. Crew Pixie pants. I would not wear these with cargo pants, because for me and for my preference is wearing shorter, but not super cropped. I don't want my gut to show because it's pretty fat. But I would say that a shorter length would be more conducive to wear with the high-waisted cargo pants. I like to keep things in proportion. If I have more fabric on the bottom, I like to keep a more fitted top. If I have like more form-fitting bottoms, a looser or longer top is fine for me. Hold on. So this lady jacket, I'm actually going to try on to show you. This was from Temu, and I paid $17 or $18. Look at this. It's gorgeous. It has a lining. The construction is on the thicker side, but it's not super heavy and it's not thin. The buttons are well sewn on. There's great bonding over here. We've got this tweedy fabric, and I don't know if you can see, there's just the slightest hint of glimmer. There's a little bit of a shimmery thread going through here, which actually makes this really nice for evening wear. I mean, this is coming to Paris with me because when my husband and I go out to dinner, I like to be comfortable, but I also like to be somewhat dressed up. So this will fit the bill fine. And I want to also add, I have a lady jacket from J. Crew that I spent a fortune on a few years back. I never wear it because the fit is just like, it never fits right. The fit is just slightly wonky. The arms are way too long. It's really super heavy. So I have to admit, I rarely wear it. But this, oh my God, it's so hot in here. It's like summer instead of September. But this is so stinking comfortable. Like, it's ridiculously comfortable. So this could very well turn out to be the surprise of the season. And I have one more thing to show you. Another pair, well, these aren't skinny, but they're essential straight jeans from J. Crew Factory. And I purchased the size 29 waist. They fit more skinny than more straight. And I like that. These are very comfortable. There's some stretch, not a lot. I love the raw hem. And these aren't as inexpensive as my $20 because they were on sale. Old Navy skinnies. These were $49, but I know that I will get a lot of use out of these. And quite frankly, the J. Crew Factory jeans are, in my opinion, much better than the regular J. Crew jeans. So that's it. I have a trench coat that I also purchased from Temu, and it's perfect because I have been looking for a long, like almost maxi length coat for the longest time and couldn't find one. Temu had what I was looking for. As I said, it's too hot. I will pass out if I put any outerwear on. I am lucky that I was able to wear that lady jacket for this video. But that's it. I mean, my thoughts on clothing is you really need to wear what makes you feel good, or actually what makes you feel great. I know that there's a lot of talk, like when you travel, like, oh, I don't want to look like a tourist when I go to France. I want to look like I fit in. Don't worry about fitting in. I'm going to tell you, I've been going to Paris for decades because my husband is Parisian. And no matter what you wear, like, he will always be a Parisian. I will always be an American tourist. I am not going to try to be a French girl. I am not going to try to be a French woman. I dress for me, and I have never, ever had anybody giving me the side eye or looking down upon me or whatever. I really have issues with that when people start saying, oh, I don't want to look like a tourist. You are a tourist. It's like I was born in New York City. I'm from New York City. And people have this vision that they should dress all in black when they're in the city. No, you don't have to. Wear what makes you comfortable, okay? Just don't concentrate on your clothing. Concentrate on having the best possible time that you can. So that's about it. I don't do a once a week video, although I would like to try to get on that train. But working in a state hospital, at the end of the day, I'm kind of mentally exhausted. And I don't even work with the patients. I'm in administration. So after reading a lot and working on certain files, it's taxing. But I love my job, and I wouldn't have it any other way. But I just don't have the wherewithal to finish working all day and then come home and make or create a video. I'm not that person. So the best I can do is try to come out with maybe one video a week, which is my goal. We'll see what happens. But as I stated before, I hope you enjoy this video. I would like to do some more clothing videos, especially for women over the age of 60, because that's my demographic and that's what's important to me. We are the forgotten woman, and I'm trying to be as transparent as possible. You will never see me using a filter. My skin has texture. My nails are a mess. I'm letting them grow from years of using acrylics. They're so gross. But I have freckles, which they used to be freckles, but for some reason, as I got older, they morphed into age spots. And I want to talk about that in the future too, because I stopped using foundation. I think foundation makes you look older. But anyway, that's it. Have a great day. Enjoy the rest of the weekend, even though it's almost over. Have a wonderful week, and maybe I will see you next week. Bye.